Could those snow geese be a sign of more snow, Dan?
Or they thought maybe it was warmer than it's going to be with less snow in the forecast. Who knows what they were thinking? But what we have to think about, unfortunately, is one more snow event here in the mid-state. Hopefully this is the last one that we have to talk about, but let's get into it. It is mild today, so you may say, well, how is this going to work out? Well, unfortunately, it's the right atmospheric dynamics, and we aren't in the bullseye of this storm. We're just close enough. A live view of Hershey right now after a day of sunshine and temperatures near 50 degrees. We are still at or above 40 for most locations. So that is a big deal heading into tomorrow. There is no cold air ahead of this storm. If there was, our snow totals would be much higher in the forecast. Today's high, 48 degrees. So again, pretty impressive warmth ahead of this storm, and that really saves us from something more major here in this area. But when we look at the satellite radar picture, that clearing is starting to close as more clouds are starting to gather off to the west and even to our southwest. This is one piece of energy. That's one ingredient for the storm. The other, an active storm track to the south, and that's supplying enough energy too that eventually a coastal storm is born out of this trough of low pressure coming through. There's a lot of meteorological details. I could spend hours talking about it, but instead we'll talk about the details you need to know, and temperatures dropping close to 32 tonight, but likely staying above freezing as the precipitation arrives. So here you go. We can see it step by step that temperatures may briefly hit 32 in spots, but then with this surge of moisture coming in from the south and southwest, most temperatures in the middle to upper 30s. And notice through early tomorrow morning, so perhaps you're running errands early tomorrow or there's church services, we could see temperatures in the mid-30s as a mix of rain and snow is falling. So that's good news. We're not really expecting much in the way of accumulation during the daylight hours tomorrow. Temperatures stay above freezing with wet snowflakes falling. However, heading closer to sunset and points thereafter, that's when the temperatures fall just a bit and the snowfall rates start to increase. If it snows harder, the whole column of air can cool more rapidly, and that's what happens heading into Sunday night, early Monday morning. Now, this storm initially looked like it was going to hang on through Monday. I would say just scattered snow showers during the day Monday, and things begin to improve. In fact, temperatures here go into the upper 30s and low 40s during the course of Monday. That would be good to start melting whatever this mess ends up being, but it will be a much larger mess to our east. Eastern Lebanon, eastern Lancaster counties, upwards of a foot in some spots, especially getting closer to Philadelphia. Most of the viewing area in that 4 to 8 inch range, and you can see farther to the north a little bit less. In fact, we are seeing lower totals in general the farther north you go. That's not typical in this area, but because it is more of a coastal storm, that's why we're seeing that. So a lot of details there. I understand that. So here are some notes for you for tomorrow morning. Snow showers mixing with rain. Also temperatures above freezing. That steady snow. Rain continues. I think mostly wet roadways, especially the main roadways during the day tomorrow. But then at night, the heaviest snow, especially over our eastern counties, that will continue to fall through early Monday morning, and that's when our roadways will likely deteriorate. So rough road conditions heading into late tomorrow night. Here's the good news, and I wanted to share this. Temperatures do moderate through much of the week. I don't think this snow is sticking around, whatever we end up with tomorrow, depending on where you live. You can see the 7-day forecast. Pretty tame, but we are watching a mix of rain and snow showers Wednesday. Not as impactful as this storm. And then next weekend, temperatures approach 50 degrees. Mallory, back to you.
Dan, thank you. On day 15 of the Winter Olympics, a record that stood for decades